once you get off the Hello everybody, my name is Momma and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am a young mom that just enjoys sharing her day to day and things that are happening in my life. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you have been subscribed, welcome back. I am so excited to say we are on 7K. I think I might have said something in my last sit down, like we're gonna get to 7K. And now we are on 7K and it's so exciting. I don't know. I haven't concentrated on the numbers, which is really weird, but I think it's because I'm just learning to enjoy the process of creating YouTube content, but also trying to learn to be consistent. So if I can be consistent, I feel like the numbers will grow or do whatever they need to grow. But honestly, it's the consistency for me that's most important. So I'm very happy to see that we are growing. I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying the content that I keep putting out. I am really trying my best to make it as different as possible, to diversify it, and just to keep it as genuine and organic to what is actually happening in my life. I did want to say, please engage in the comments, like the videos, do all those crazy steps. I know it can be tedious to like, comment, have to watch, share, I know, but please, it really does go a long way. And I love seeing that you guys are watching my content and reposting it. It's really, really fun. It's just a nice, girl, you're doing it. I told you guys in my recent vlog, in my previous vlog, that I will be posting about Mommas Night Out. In the video before that, I told you that Momma Co was hosting some moms for the night and we're going out, no kids, we were bringing sexy back. And then I actually vlogged snippets, so I'm just coming here to basically sit you down and sit you through and explain what happened that night. This is the best way that I can kind of share that evening, and adding context to it, because I had this plan. I was going to vlog, I was going to do this really lavish vlog, but I had so much fun. I had so much fun. The drinks were flowing and then you start to forget, and conversations are happening and you don't want to whip out your phone and we're talking about someone and their husband, and then next thing she's a mom is talking about me and my husband, and the next thing Bonola's there with the camera. So yeah, so it was a Wednesday evening. Firstly, let me take you through. Those that don't know, I run a digital village called Momma Co. It is a digital village for moms. I spoke about it 2 videos back. I host experiences for moms and their kids, sometimes with kids, sometimes without kids, just to kind of feel normal again. This was my very first Momma's Night Out. It was my first evening thing. There were obviously no kids. And what I decided to do, I know there were a lot of questions about, sorry guys, if you hear Gabo on there, it's because of the baby monitor. I forgot to turn it down, but it's because of the baby monitor. I got a lot of questions about where was this? It wasn't posted, any of that. Let me actually switch. I need to switch off the baby monitor. At least I don't need it on right now because they're together. So I got a lot of questions about where was this online? You didn't market this. How did you get invited? Basically how the moms got to go. And what I did exclusive invites for this one because it was my very first mom's night out. And I felt like it's a vulnerable experience to create, because I'm going to leave my child for the evening, and this is just not for me but for the moms. I'm going to leave my child for the evening to spend time with these people that I don't really know, but I really need this. And so I decided let me look at the Momma Co database. Let me look at the village. Let me look at the moms that have been consistently coming to each experience, that have consistently contributed to the village, either in coming to the experiences or engaging in the group, or try to build friendships outside of Momma Co. And so what I did was I took those moms and I kind of just made a list, and then I invited them. So two of the moms have been to every single Momma Co event from the hangout. They didn't know me from a bar of soap, and they still bought tickets to come to the hangout, so I had to invite them. And then one of the moms, she's only missed one event, so I had to invite her. And then I also sussed out at boot camp, because they have signed up to the Momma Co boot camp, like how they gel, how they are. And so I invited most of the boot camp mamas. And then just mamas that are constantly engaging on the digital village and constantly wanting to know more, find out what's happening next. And that's how I kind of got to how to send out exclusive invites. So the real reason why I didn't put it out on social media was because I needed it to be an organic night, and I wanted it to be a big success. And I also wanted to come on here and explain, like, this is how you kind of can experience Momma Co. That evening was absolutely perfect. The restaurant was perfect. Shout out to Uko Restaurant in Bryanston at Nickel Way. Honestly, has always been my favorite restaurant for as long as they've been open. But going there was the perfect idea. The drinks were amazing. The food was amazing. Oh, it was just perfect. It helped that the company was just as good. So I invited those mamas about a month ahead. About 3 weeks or a month ahead. And I told them ticket prices, and then I gave them payment dates, the usual thing. And I let them know that not everyone is invited. I explained to them that it is nothing funny. It is just, I want it to be genuine. I didn't tell them who was invited. So they were also going out on a whim, but everyone was like, I am coming no matter what. I did tell them it was not more than 10 moms, including myself. And yeah. And then everybody RSVP'd, they bought their tickets, and then we met at Uko. That day, I did the little gifts and like all that stuff. I personalized everything according to the mamas and according to the interactions I've had with them in previous events. So I made like little menus for everyone, but like personalized. Like it said, welcome Bomi. And then with Bomi, her place card, instead of having her name, it said twin mama. It said the twin mama. And then with Piwe, because she's our boy mom. Well, she's not the only boy mom, but she's our boy mom that's been there from like the beginning. She's actually been to the beginning. She was our boy mama. And then Marissa, her and her partner, they call their daughter Chu. It's very special to them, so it's Mama Chu's mama. Like everything was super personalized because I wanted that night to be special. So everyone had a little nickname. There was a mom that has 2 under 2, and she was the 2 under 2 mama. It was just like perfect. I personalized everything to the T. The menus wrote what we were gonna eat. I pre-ordered everything because it's tapa style eating, so I pre-ordered everything ahead of time. I actually went there like 2 hours before. I went to Uko to go and check, like, okay guys, we're coming tonight, can I please order this, and you'll just serve it, this much of this and this much of that. I ordered too much food. I went crazy with the food. And then I pre-selected cocktails that the mamas could pick from. that I thought would be nice and, you know, enjoyable. This was also based off of knowing that the moms don't like hardcore stuff. They kind of like the sweet but like tasty stuff and tangy stuff. So I made like a short list of drinks that cocktails they could order. I ordered dessert, which was shots. Well, not that many. And then, yeah, on arrival, I made sure we had a bottle of like sparkles, some bubbles. I went with Prosecco. And so I kind of like planned it to be like perfect looking and perfect looking, so that the feeling could be perfect. And I planned it to be perfect feeling because of the people I invited. I really selected the people knowingly. Like if someone were to ask me now if I were to do another one and pre-select people, would I choose anyone else? No, it was absolutely perfect. But for my next one, I would be able to know who else to pick based off of like the new mamas that have joined. But yeah, so after going there and prepping like the stuff, like, hey, this is what's happening, this is what I want to order, I came home, I got dressed, and I quickly put together the goodie bags, which were like the smartest little things. I made an oh shit kit, which is basically a hangover kit. Very small, like it was supposed to be funny. Because we're not coming with diaper bags, I kept the gift very small and like chuckle worthy. And I did an oh shit kit where I put 2 grandpas, a rehydrate, and a little note that said thank you, and it said there happy recovery, you know, for the next day, because I knew I had like ordered drinks, and I knew that there were some moms that were either breastfeeding. I knew there were some moms that hadn't been drinking for a while. I hadn't been drinking for a while. Well, not enough. Like I know some moms that weren't even drinking, that like will have 1 glass every now and then. So like imagine a night where you get to just yeah, so I prepared, I made little cute hangover things. And listen, let me tell you, rehydrate when you get home, when you drink that sachet, and then when 1 grandpa in the evening before you get into bed, and in the morning having a grandpa, hangover cure. Like it's kind of stops you from having a hangover. Rehydrate, lots and lots of water. Yeah. And then, yeah, so I came home, got dressed, made those. I was a little late. I fetched my Instax camera. Then I got to Uko, and it was just fun. We first got all the admin out the way because we looked so sexy. I made the theme bringing sexy back. And I said they must wear black. And because black is so sultry and just beautiful. I just thought it would go with like the restaurant vibe. And so that's what we did. So we wore black, and then got there, got all the admin out the way, took lots of pictures, and like, because we looked good. And then the food arrived and we feasted. Oh my gosh, we had prawns and ribs and wings and sushi. We had charred tender broccoli, corn feta. Oh my gosh, it was just delicious. We had ocean ice cocktails, strawberry margarita. No, not margarita, mojito, strawberry mojitos. We had blowjob shots. We had Prosecco. It was just, it was so much fun. And then after feasting and feasting, there was still calamari coming and some, what else came? Like there's so much coming, more chicken wings and chips and like a lot of food, which I'm glad we feasted and we enjoyed and we tried. And Uko's food was just, I 100% go to Uko for date night. I've been there for date night. I've been there with just my girls. I've been there with the mamas. I've been there with my mom and my daughter just for like lunch. Uko is the place to go. I love that restaurant so much, especially because I like meze style eating, like tapas and sharing and getting a little bit of everything. So I 100% recommend that you go to Uko if you enjoy that kind of food. It's Mediterranean food, but really it's so yum. I 100% recommend the restaurant. Like I said, it is my favorite restaurant. Fun fact, actually met Gabo's dad there. It wasn't Uko then, it was a different name. But same vibe, Mediterranean food, tapas. In fact, the colors were pretty similar. Chef's kiss. Thank you so much to Uko for having us. I am beyond blessed to work with brands that I believe in and that I love and that I enjoy. And when I say, hey, I want to host Mommas at your restaurant, they say yes. Thank you so much, Uko. You guys, your staff is impeccable. The food, the drinks, guys, the drinks are so good. If you go to Uko, everyone has to try an Ocean Eyes. You have to. It's just yum. What I do want to try there is their whiskey sour. I feel like it's going to be life-changing, and I don't like whiskey, but I think it's going to be life-changing. But yeah, shout out to Uko. I'm actually saying it wrong. It's not Uko, it's Ako. Ako, I think. Yeah, I'm saying it wrong. It's actually Ako. But anyway, yeah, and then we feasted, and then once feasting, we ordered more cocktails, and then we just spoke. Guys, we laughed so hard. Like, we spoke about anything you can think of. At some point, we were like on our phones, and like everyone's screensaver was their babies, and we're like, hey, like, how can you tell we're moms? We spoke about everything. Some of the mamas are getting homes. Oh, and God bless their homes. May God bring joy, abundance, health, and wealth to those homes. They're moving into new homes that they've been wanting for their families. Some moms, some of us we spoke about sex. You know, you can't have a mama's night or a girl's night without talking about sex. Like the things that work, the things that don't work, like, you know, sex chats. What else did we talk about? We spoke about just being moms, life, working, not working. And then we obviously got personal, like what we're doing, having more kids, how we're feeling in terms of the work balance, life thing, our partners. It was just genuine. It was easy for us to open up and chat, and it was a beautiful night. It was honestly and truly a beautiful night, and I'm very grateful for each and every woman that was there. Shout out to Piwe, shout out to Marissa, shout out to Bomi, Ntabi Singh, Pearl, shout out to you guys. Nyakalo, shout out to you. I am so blessed to have a village of women who I have known for less than a year believe in Momma Co so much and continue to support, and just not even support me as like the person of the brand, but to support the brand and to bring their kids, oh my gosh, to trust me enough to bring their kids into spaces that I create. So shout out to each and every single Momma Co mom from Mommas Night Out, but shout out to all the other moms on my Instagram, the ones that are watching from different countries, different cities. Shout out to you guys. And I'm not here to brag about Mommas Night Out and be like, oh, we got to. No, I'm here to say, if you want to be part of this village and you don't want it to just be digital for you anymore and you want to interact, let me know. I highly encourage, comment, DM me, tell me, Bonolo, in Durban there's this restaurant that would work perfectly, let's go. And I will genuinely do a family trip with my little family to Durban for 3 nights, and one of those nights I'll dedicate to my Momma Co fam. Like, I really genuinely want to come to Durban. I want to come to Cape Town. I'll even come to Botswana. Like, I'll really go anywhere if I can, just given the platform and given the welcome, given the open arms that we want you here. I really will. I'm willing to do this for all the mamas. It's not something you need to be doing every month. It's not something you need to be doing every week. It's not something you need to be doing every 2 months. If you need this once a year and this is the one thing that you need to look forward to, let me be your person. But yeah, that was Momma Co, Momma's Night Out, and it was so much fun. I felt alive again. I felt like myself again. I was so excited, like I was counting down the nights, like 2 more sleeps, 1 more sleep. Today's the day. And like one of my moms, who's grown to be a friend actually, she was like, friend, today's the day. I'm sick, but I'm gonna make it. And you know, she didn't know what to wear. Like we all like, what are we wearing? Do we fit in this? Like I was like, I'm gonna fit into the skirt no matter what. Like my postpartum body doesn't make it, but it's gonna happen. And I squeezed into that skirt. Oh guys, and doing my makeup was fun. Putting on perfume, kissing Gabo goodbye. I wasn't even guilty. I was like, peace. It was so much fun. Like it was just so fun. And then, you know, girl stuff, you've had a couple of drinks, and you know, there's this video that I'll put up, and Marissa's like dancing and she's singing, like it was just fun. Like it was so nice. I felt alive, like leading up to it, just looking forward to this thing that's coming up, the day of getting ready. P was so funny. She was like, Marissa texted her at like 3 or like 1, and she was like, I'm ready to get ready. Like, you know, we don't, all we do is just, you know, live for these kids. P was saying it was so, she can't remember the last time she used her makeup fully, you know, so even that's fun. Yeah, coming home and being like, oh shit, I have this kid to wake up to tomorrow. Like, it was so, I felt alive to have conversations, to eat a warm meal without these tiny hands sticking on my plate, to be sit at a restaurant and not consider this child, to be able to have conversation and just, it was a beautiful night. It was genuinely a beautiful night. I feel alive again. My soul has been revived. I feel seen to be around people who get it. And I'm so grateful for this village. I'm honestly and truly grateful for this village, and I cannot wait to continue to create these experiences for everyone, because I want as many people to feel the way that I feel. Right now it's boot camp. Like a boot camp is, you feel the same thing, to just get that hour and a half of just you working on your body. We're trying to get our bodies back. Like that's all we want. We want to just, it's so hard when your body is changed and it's not the same. But yeah, that was the success of Momma's Night Out, and I'm so grateful, and I hope that everybody looks forward to this. I want this for all of us. I really do. I really, really do. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning into this video. I hope I've not made you just a little jealous, but I've made you confident enough to say, come to my city, or do one for us, or even if you don't want to do it via Momma Co, I hope I've made you confident enough to pick you for one night, pick you for one lunch date, a boozy lunch. It doesn't always have to be about the alcohol, but alcohol is nice. But time by yourself. Maybe say, you know what, I'm going to the spa for half a day. I hope my excitement and my refreshment of this boost of energy that I'm on right now has come through the screen and has made you say, I'm going to go do something for me. No kids, no man, me and my girls, or whatever, me. Yeah, thank you for tuning into my channel, guys. I've blabbered on for too long, I'm sure. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Tell me what is working, what isn't, what more you want to see of, and I'm so grateful. I'm praying for everybody, praying for all your little families, your homes, and I am so excited for us to continue to grow. Thank you for 7,000 subscribers. Let's try get up. I am trying to get to 10K by the end of the year. I just need to be consistent. That's all I need to do, is be consistent. Bye, guys.